All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're tackling something really cool.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
We're talking about Amapiano.
Amapiano, yes.
So this is a genre that a lot of people probably have heard, even if they don't know the name,
Right.
because it's really blown up in the past couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just got this really cool sound and feel and so much cultural significance, too.
Yeah, very much so.
And we've got a really great article here from Vox Beyond that talks about the origins and the significance of Amapiano.
Cool.
We're going to kind of unpack that today and see what makes this music so special.
Excellent.
So I guess first things first, like, what even is Amapiano?
Well,
For people who
yeah.
might not know.
The name itself is a pretty good clue.
Oh, yeah.
Amapiano comes from the Zulu word for pianos.
Okay.
And that's a pretty, it's a pretty direct nod to those like bright melodic keyboard riffs
Right.
you hear all over the place in the music. And it was born in South Africa's townships back in the mid-2010s.
Right.
Kind of a creation of young artists who were just looking to express themselves in a way that was uniquely their own.
Yeah, so it's got this really interesting mix of kind of like older influences, but a very fresh new sound.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely hear echoes of like jazz and Kwaito and house, all
Yeah.
those kind of township sounds, but it all comes together to make something new.
Yeah. So what is it about the Amapiano sound that makes it so instantly recognizable?
Well, think about it like this.
Okay.
You got those deep bass lines forming the foundation.
Yeah.
It's like the heartbeat of the music, driving everything forward. Then you got those jazzy keyboard melodies layered on top.
Yeah.
And they kind of give it this uplifting, soulful vibe,
Yeah.
But the real secret sauce, the thing that really makes it pop, is the log drum.
The log drum.
Yeah. Have you ever heard a log drum?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I could pick it out.
So it's this hollow wooden instrument, and it's got this super distinct percussive sound.
Okay.
Almost hypnotic, It's in like pretty much every Amapiano track.
Okay.
So you got the bass line, that's the heartbeat.
Yeah.
And then you got the log drum kind of giving it that extra pulse.
Oh, that's cool.
Pushing the music forward.
Yeah, and I think, what's interesting to me about it is that it seems to be both
Yeah.
like soulful enough that you could just chill to it, but also like high energy enough that you can go out dancing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that like dual identity,
Yeah.
which I think is a big part of the appeal, It can be like contemplative and introspective, but then also like really energetic and joyful.
Right, and I know it's also really tied into South African culture.
Right, for sure.
And like the youth culture there.
Yeah, it's way more than just music at this point,
Yeah.
It's really like a whole cultural phenomenon.
Right.
It's inspiring fashion trends and visual art and even like language.
Yeah.
It's like a lifestyle.
So what is it about that culture that speaks to through the Amapiano sound?
It's deeply intertwined with the lives of young South Africans.
Okay.
Reflecting their aspirations, their creativity, their resilience.
Right.
And like this incredible joy for life that
Yeah.
you just feel pulsing through the music.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I like most about it is that it does feel very joyful.
Yeah.
It's not like,
Uplifting.
it's not like, angry or anything like that. It's just like,
Pure vibes.
yeah, pure vibe.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then,
It's also like a really powerful unifying force, bringing people together across generations and backgrounds. You hear it everywhere, like from family gatherings to clubs to taxis. It's just woven into the fabric of everyday life there.
and now it's kind of blown up internationally.
Big time. Yeah.
So how did that happen?
Like, how did it get
Yeah.
from South Africa to the rest of the world?
Yeah.
Well, I think streaming platforms played a huge role, giving it a global reach. And then you've got the power of social media.
Right.
Especially TikTok, like all those viral dance challenges and trends, they really exposed Amapiano to a massive audience.
Yeah.
And then you also have like collaborations with international artists like Drake
Yeah.
and Major Lazer that really helped to amplify its reach even further.
That's cool.
Yeah, like Amapiano tracks have been streamed billions of times globally.
Wow.
Like, you're starting to even see dedicated Amapiano stages at major music festivals.
Wow.
Like Coachella and Glastonbury.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild how quickly it's taken off,
Yeah. So who are some of the artists
Yeah.
that we should know about?
Who are the pioneers?
Yeah, like who's really driving this movement?
Yeah, well, you got to start with Kabza de Small.
Okay.
He's often called like the king of Amapiano.
Wow.
His production style and his melodies have really defined the genre's sound.
Okay.
And then you got DJ Mafarisa, who's kind of brought Amapiano into the mainstream, through collaborations with like Drake and Beyonce.
Yeah.
And then you have artists like Focalistic and Uncle Waffles, who are constantly like pushing the boundaries, blending Amapiano with hip hop and other international sounds.
Oh, wow.
So it's really interesting to see how they're kind of like introducing it to an even wider audience.
Yeah, so it's like a real collaborative effort between all these people.
Absolutely.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So what's next?
What's next for Amapiano?
Yeah, where do you see it going?
That's the exciting part. It's constantly evolving,
Yeah.
Will it stay rooted in its South African origins, or will it continue to morph and blend with other genres? I mean, it's a fascinating journey to watch unfold.
It is. It is. And I think the important takeaway here is that it's a real testament to the power of music.
Absolutely.
To transcend borders and connect people all over the world.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, and it's just a reminder that there's so much amazing stuff out there.
Yeah.
Just waiting to be discovered. So
go explore.
Yeah, go explore. Check out Amapiano. Let us know what you think.
Have fun.
All right, we'll see you next time
See ya then.
for another deep dive.
Bye.